parents are Jamaican.
Yeah, my dad's Jamaican. My mom is Canadian.
Exactly. So this is why the reparations. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. This is why the reparations.
That's why I feel like I have to make a certain amount of money because I have to like.
This is why it's kind of impossible
people.
because just because you're black and you live in America doesn't mean you get reparations. Jamaica and Canada have nothing to do with America. Mm-hmm. My dad was born in Jamaica.
Your dad was?
Yes, my dad's fully Jamaican.
Man,
he can never get reparations because he was never born here. That's something that has to do with the UK because Jamaica is a French, isn't it? Like a French country.
Started with England.
It used to be like they have their own independence now, but it was a French country, some shit like that, right?
Some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
So, yeah. My mom, I guess, because my mom she's a descendant from a former slave, per se.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done fucking research.
She's African American descent.
Yeah, she should be African American descent. If I haven't done the full research
for what you know.
Yeah, for what I know, she should be African American descent. Okay, I could probably get reparations from her, but that's the thing about this reparation shit. It's like, how would you do it? You know what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't deserve it.
What do you mean by that word? What does that word mean?
No, you wouldn't deserve any. If we're going to talk about reparations, if we're going to talk about reparations for slave descents. So slave descents.
Oh, they started giving out like money for people who.
Yes, who are slaves.
I mean, that's straight though. We've been helping these niggas stay afloat for years, nigga. Me and my family has kept people entertained, fix up their accidents, help them stay pretty.
I understand
fix
that,
their homes,
but this is why I just feel
clean
like
up after them.
I
do all this shit for humans.
I understand that. That's why I just feel like it's not logical. And niggas like Biden, see, if we had niggas like Trump, maybe we can have a fucking thing. But niggas like Biden, no, we not gonna. Oh, Jesus Christ!
You see what I'm saying? So like, when it comes to Biden and Trump, like Biden, he's truly like a doll for the people. I feel like watching his shit, you can see he's stuttering at what he's saying. He's like trying to stay connected.
There's no. I feel like there's no thought behind his eyes.
He's a bot. What I'm saying? I think he's a bot.
Yes, there's no. That's what I'm saying.
He's a bot for the people. Trump was a little more independent. He had more.
At least Trump's gonna say what the fuck he's gonna do, and he's gonna do it. At least Trump's gonna say what's gonna do, and he's gonna do it. I can respect that.
But people have been getting checks for loans. I've known people who got checks for loans. Yeah, they can't hand out all that money at once, but it's like, bruh. People have to keep money being spent. Money has to move for it to work. Finance,
like maybe reparations. They can do like if you're Africans consent, maybe like a 10% tax cut or some shit like that. I feel like that would be fair.
If you buy stocks early in the year and sell them around the time of Christmas, you will always follow the wave of the market because we live in a predominantly Christian. Country, which is lit. So regardless of presidency, right? That's where like our lifestyles kind of come in. Oh yeah, you going to start it? All right, hold on. Let me stop the podcast.
Absolutely. You've done this for many years.
Yeah.
You have
California
licensed medical professionals at your pregnancy care centers. Is that right?
That is correct.
And what are some of the resources that you provide for women who come to you in a time of need? Just give us you talked about your written testimony, but just give us a sense of it.
So we have 3 OBGYN doctors, 5 registered nurses, nurse practitioners, physician assistants, phlebotomists, medical assistants, and we provide prenatal care, OBGYN care. We provide pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, well woman visits, breast exams. We provide a wide range of medical services.
But the insurance and cost of medical supplies is kind of fucked.
What do you think about the DC politicians now saying that your clinic and the other 3,000 pregnancy care centers around this country are fake medical clinics? For instance, Senator Warren has said it's now results. Do you run there ought to be an ideological test to be able to get medical care in this country? I mean, should we say to women, well?
Okay, we're gonna watch this one and then we're gonna go. There's something else.
If
you're an accounting firm owner struggling with staffing, maybe consider acquiring a firm with high-quality staff already built in.
To a non-vacant property, that telling prosecutors, you no longer prosecute crimes. We're not in the crime business anymore. In other words, we, the government, almost always, and in fact, I'll take out the almost always Democrats, say, given a choice between a violent criminal and an innocent citizen, we, the Democrats, choose the violent criminal. You may say, surely that is hyperbole. No one would be someone who meets that description to be the U.S. attorney. Well, let's look at her record. First of all, Ms. Rollins, in February, she was very candid that she can't...
Did you know, think about, what do you think the top 3 worst violent crime states for gun violence are? Just take a guess.
My guess would be skewed to my knowledge and information I retained. So, based off of the music industry...
Yeah, that's a really
but knowing where some crime really happens, Middle Eastern America, but for show,
Pacific cities,
Chicago, Orlando was pretty high for a while. Whenever I googled it,
no, Chicago's one,
yeah, California, some parts in California,
but
California is huge though. That's like multiple states.
There's one more. That's not the point I'm trying to make. York. There's one more. Thank you. Okay, great. Do you know those 3 states have the highest gun laws in the country? The toughest.
So it's hard for you to like own a gun and maintain a license.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gun laws don't do shit.
That's why I'm happy I have my license.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to have a license in Florida, but
well, not anymore.
Which I love.
Yeah,
I mean, the more lax the gun laws, the safer you are.
I feel like most of us are born into a house with a gun now. By now,
I mean, not really, but the more lax the gun laws, the safer you are.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
Ironically, people think like you have all these gun laws, it's going to make you safer. It's going to make you unsafe. What are the most
What makes shit safe is people not able to have like conversations like this. Like say I say something that sets you off, instead of you speaking your standpoint to me, or us trying to have like a ego contest, instead of just being ourselves.
That's just nigga activity. I mean, you can't,
hey, don't see that, and that's where you fuck up the black community because you say that's nigga activity. No, that's human.
Well, I when I say nigga activity, I don't mean black people. I just mean
because
like,
wild animals only thing they fight over is
mating,
and they don't kill each other.
When I say nigga, I don't mean actual black person. I just mean a nigga,
a boy, right? Okay,
yeah, I read like you're there. Nigga, I'm not picking it to race.
Mm-hmm. I say male. That's why I say male and female for a reason, bro.
Yeah. But the only thing
I leave the other labels out of it because that's like sexual preference.
Yeah, it's kind of like when we're watching that video the other day, like toxic masculinity. I don't like when I say nigga, like it doesn't mean like a black male. It just means like you just acting like a nigga. It has nothing to do with race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do that same shit.
Into the job of DA as a crusader. Here's what she said, quote,
"We're congressmen.
If you want to change the criminal legal system, become a prosecutor. Why?
What did I say I was going to put
why?
On
because you have, quote,
comedy. That's what
the power to determine charges and what crimes to decline to prosecute. So that's what Ms. Rollins tells you matters about a prosecutor. The power to say, I won't prosecute these crimes. Well, surely she exercised it with reason and restraint. That's what our Democratic
some of them doesn't have to be jail time. Some of them should just be financial fines.
Let's look in writing, and I will say this document is entitled Appendix C, SCDAO, Declination and Diversion.
Like weed, from jail to a ticket.
Like depending on how much the blue collar crime did, though.
I would encourage anyone, if you're watching this at home, And let's
stole
assume
like
you have political
What's
gains.
blue
You're a
collar
Republican,
crime?
you're a Democrat. If you're a Republican, you're inclined to believe the
That's
Republicans.
like
basically
like everyday shit
you're
that
like
happens.
your
Democrats
insurance
on
and you
this.
stole $1
Let me
million
suggest something
from
to
people.
you. Go read
That's
this
a blue
document.
collar
I'll
crime.
tweet out this document. Just read it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
read
should
it
use the
yourself
time.
and then ask who's
In my
telling the
opinion.
truth.
And white collar, I
Because
watched
for all
white
the
collar.
Democrats say, no. What
My
do you
bad.
mean she
My
won't
bad. Did I
prosecute
get
crimes? Let me
confused?
read
It's white
from the
collar.
document.
You ever seen the show White Collar?
Crime. White collar crime.
White collar-
Charges on the list of 15
I think that's what white collar crime
Should
is
be
when you're. It's
declined
not. It's
or
something in
dismissed.
business. I believe
prearranged,
Business,
so even before
okay.
the proceedings start.
it's like a business
Because
crime.
blue collar
Without
makes me think
condition.
construction workers.
Blue collar.
Trade. That's like
Exactly.
trade work. That's
Exactly.
a trade
Exactly.
work.
Just throw it out.
Yeah.
I meant
we don't
white
want
collar
to
crime.
see
No,
these
that's
cases.
white collar crime.
And in
Yeah,
fact,
that's what the people in these
the
suits
presumption
do.
is the
Yeah,
charges
that's what they
that
said the
fall into
government
this
has.
category
Yeah.
should always be denied. Always. So no wiggle
Which is
room.
hard
Oh,
because
just in some
we let these people put on the show for us to the rest of the world, and they're known for doing white collar crime, but we're known for doing blue collar crime. But at the same time, before you know it, we're all playing cop and baby. Who's a cop? Who's a baby?
Shit. If the show was today, you wouldn't have seen my Black Adam's head. Too motherfucking hot to come up here and tell some goddamn joke. 100 motherfucking six. It was 106.
I get copyrighted for this.
I started going.
No way.
See, that's bullshit.
Yeah.